Okay, hey everyone, I wanted to make a quick 2-minute video to show you kind of like how I'm going to, you know, do this next Boston song. You're sick of Boston, okay, fine, great, whatever. Anyway, I decided to film it with my camera instead of doing screen capture. That way I can send the audio to this thing and record it and do all that. Okay, so, alright, this black thing here is the actual song that I found on the internet, and I'll play this beginning part for you. Okay, that's the guitar sound. So I've got myself, I just did a test so I could try to get a guitar sound close to that. Mine's not exact, but so that's the waveform of my guitar, but this is the plain guitar out of my guitar into here. It's recorded dry, and let me go into the effects here and turn all of these goodies off. All right. So now my pitch shifting, guitar rig, the amps, the distortions, EQ, reverb, delay, it's all turned off. And this is what my guitar sounds like. Okay, so that sounds nothing like it should, but it's the dry guitar, and we can take that and feed it into a chain of goodies that will let me mold this thing the way I need it. So the first thing I want to do is take it into Guitar Rig and try to get some amplifiers going and some distortion boxes and speaker cabinets that I like. Anyway, this it's a stereo, one on the left and one on the right. So I've got this distortion thing, which makes it distorted, and I feed that into this amplifier. It's like a Vox AC 30, whatever, and this has a fair amount of gain on it, very little bass, good bit of treble, and then that goes into a speaker cabinet, which is like a Fender Bassman or Tweed, you know, something like that, with the SM57, with a little bit of room ambience. And then on the other side, that side, I've got the same setup with just a little bit of differences, and a little different cabinet, speaker cabinet. So, and it's delayed somewhere. I don't know. I think that's delaying it so that I get a 20 millisecond difference, so it sounds stereoized. And if I only play that, it'll sound like this. Okay, so it's closer, it's distorted, but it's not, it still doesn't have that Boston sound. Well, the key to that is this equalization that I've come up with. So what I'm saying here is take away all of these frequencies to the tune of about 10 or 12 dB. Boost the poo-poo out of this 800, 700 hertz, roughly, I guess. Cut a little bit of 1, cut a little bit more of 2, boost a little bit of 4, cut some of the really high fuzzy stuff, and then this is what you get. A lot closer than, okay, so we're taking away a lot of the lows and highs to kind of lo-fi it, which is kind of what that sound is if we go back and listen to it. But his is tuned higher because my guitar is tuned lower. So in that case, I want to pitch shift my guitar up, and that's what this pitch shift is in here for. 2 semitones up. So once I add the pitch shift, now let's listen. So now it's getting better. Now some reverb and delay. So at least now we're in acceptable land. This is actually, you know, a sound that would be close enough where I could feel comfortable saying, yeah, this sounds good. And now if we blend them both together, so mine dropped out somewhere around in here. So anyway, so that's it. I try to get my guitar sounding good by adding a bunch of effects, guitar rig, and finding amps and distortions that sound like it's in the ballpark, and the digital delay. And then I can tweak all that as the song progresses with these envelopes. Let me show the envelopes if I can know how to do that. Let's see. How do I do that? I don't know. Okay, there's some anyway, those are the envelopes that I can put out there. All these check boxes are envelopes I could put out there, but you know, you're never going to put all of that out there. You're going to put some of them. Anyway, so here on the left, now that I've revealed these envelopes, these allow me to turn the amps on and off and turn the distortion up and down and the delay up and down. You see, I can put a node. See? And I can make little curves like that. So it gets more and less. So anyway, I can control the settings as the song progresses. So the next thing I do, once I get my tone like I like it, I'm going to go through the song and set up a few little changes to give me a little more distortion for the solo, a little more delay, stuff like that. Anyway, I thought you might enjoy seeing like how, you know, how the basic guitar gets fed into all those effects and it suddenly sounds it's close, it's not exact, but anyway. So someday, once I actually learn the song to my liking, I'll record it and upload it. So yes, I kind of felt like Neffy. See you later.